good warm-up, but as soon as we came into the arena, and he saw the horse next to us, it kind of lit him up a little bit. So I'm having to struggle with dealing with a bit of dynamite right now. So we're going in our shoulder in and in our first medium, and he kind of breaks a little bit, but I just try to stay steady to get him to come through his body a little bit more. And here I have to go and do our half pass, and again, when he has so much tension like this, it's difficult to get the bend through the rib cage and get him to swing through the back. So I'm working really hard to kind of keep him, a little steady, but you see he just wants to do extended trot. He's just very eager to go. And to be fair, the weather the day before was 86, and today's high was I think in the 50s, so it was a rather big drop and very windy. And here we did our second shoulder in to our medium, and he started to settle a little bit better. Trying to use my corners to get him to bend so I can get that suppleness, so then I can get him to relax. And now in our extended trot, I'm just trying to get him to reach through his neck. It's rather big extended trot, so I was happy he was trying. But again, still dealing with the tension. I would have liked to see my body kind of in my position. I need to arch a little bit more through my shoulders. They're a little rounded and lifting up through the core. But again, I'm just trying to ride the horse and try to get him relaxed. So sometimes things get a little, not sloppy, but could be a little bit better. That turn on the haunches, or actually it's a pirouette, was fairly decent. In this walk, it's not relaxed. We're not quite jigging, but we're not going to get the good marks for this walk. He's pretty short and pretty tight in his back, so almost a jig there. And again, I'm just trying to work on getting him to come through his back and stay in the connection so I can ask him to do the work. And now we're coming into our second pirouette, and he did really well considering you can't hear, but the tents were flapping really loud, and the horse next door in the 2-star arena, the cantering and the galloping sets him off. So again, here I kind of start smiling because I asked for the canter and it was off to the races, it felt like. So I go into the canter and we have to do a serpentine and showing our counter canter. And he gets a little fussy there because he is wanting to blow me off a little bit, so I'm having to correct him and make sure I can try to get every inch of points I can get. And now for a flying lead change, I knew I really couldn't touch him with my legs, so I just softened my seat and he knew to get the change, so I was at least able to get it accurate and clean. And now we go for our extended canter, and I could fairly try and trust him here. I'm trying to use this to get my relaxation back. So he comes back for the transition, which is good. And so the further I go, the better and better he's starting to get. And now we go to our second serpentine, and here he kind of sucks back a little bit. I lose some cadence in the canter. So I need to keep going forward, keep pressing him through so he can come over his back and open up his neck a little bit more. And again, for this second change, I really can't touch him with my legs, so I had to soften the seat, and then I was able to get the change, which, again, I was actually happy that I didn't get an explosion. And now I'm coming to my last extended, which felt like I could fairly trust him here to go for it. At least, like I said, try to get every inch of the marks I can. And he came right back. Then we turned down the center line, and he was trying to be a little crooked on me. But again, it's all built up into the tension. But overall, I was happy with how he did, and it was a good day. And that gave us a score of a 53.8, and there's still a lot of competition to do. And that left us tied in 33rd.
Oh my god, it's a mouse.
Don't hurt it.
I'm trying to get it out.
You can sure tell it's smelly out here, let me tell you. Beautiful forest.
See it?
Oh, it's a lizard.
Missed it.
Oh, Lizzie.